My Family's Apple Farm by Katie Olthoff. My Family's Apple Farm, written by Katie Olthoff, designed by Jen Hindman. Hi, my name is Hayden, and I'm going to tell you about my family's farm. My family grows corn, soybeans, cattle, and apples on our farm. Hayden's grandparents live on a farm in Iowa. Iowa grows more corn and soybeans than any other state. There are also many apple orchards in Iowa. Some crops have to be planted each year. Grandpa plants corn and soybeans with seeds every spring. In the fall, the plants die, then the seeds are harvested. Annuals are plants that live for one growing season and then die in the winter. Corn and soybeans are annuals. Perennials are plants that can survive in the cold weathers and live for many years. Apple trees are perennials. Fruit trees are different. Fruit trees live for many years. They do not have to be planted every year. Grandma and Grandpa planted apple trees many years ago. The trees grow in an apple orchard. Apple trees grow from the small seeds inside of apples. They start producing fruit a few years later after they're planted. Although some of the trees on the farm are 35 years old, most have been replaced over the years. An orchard is the land planted with fruit or nut trees. Did you know that apple trees can live for more than 100 years? But many things can damage and kill apple trees, like too much water or too little water. Disease, fungus, animals, and insects can all damage trees. In the spring, apple trees have many flowers. Bees and other insects pollinate the flowers. Then the flowers become apples. Pollination is moving pollen from one plant to another to fertilize it. When we think of pollination, we usually think of bees. Other pollinators include ants, flies, mosquitoes, butterflies, and moths. Bats and hummingbirds can also be pollinators. Some crops like corn are pollinated as the wind carries pollen from one plant to another. A pollinator is any animal that does the work of pollination. In the fall, the apples are ripe. We work together to pick them. Then we clean the apples. Sometimes bruised or damaged fruit can allow harmful bacteria or fungus to grow. Before eating the raw fruit, damaged areas should be cut off or removed. Cooking apples will kill most diseases and germs, so damaged fruit can be used to make apple pie or applesauce. Apples with insect damage or bruises are sorted out. The good apples are put into bags for people to buy. The apples are put into a big refrigerator. The refrigerator is big enough to walk in. It keeps the apples fresh. Did you know that apples can stay fresh for many months when they're stored properly in a temperature and moisture-controlled area? Apples and other fruits should be kept in cold storage to prevent fungus and bacteria growth. Some apple orchards are a lot bigger than ours. They use tractors to harvest the apples. They sell the apples to grocery stores. A tractor is a powerful vehicle with a large rear wheels used to haul things on farms. Apple orchards, pumpkin patches, and petting zoos are popular types of agritourism. Visitors can purchase food and see firsthand how it's grown. We sell apples to customers who visit the farm. We serve them apple cider and let them try out the apple slingshot. Agritourism is when consumers visit farms for food and entertainment. Cider is the juice that is pressed from apples. My family's apple orchard has 6 varieties of apples. Each variety tastes and looks a little different. A variety is a different type of apple that have different characteristics and tastes, also called cultivators. Did you know the red delicious apple is one of the most popular varieties in the world? It was also the first found and grown on a farm in Madison County, Iowa by Jesse Hite. We love to eat our apples whole, but we also like to make treats like dried apples and apple bread. Some people make applesauce and apple pie with apples too. Does an apple a day really keep the doctor away? Probably not, but apples contain fiber, vitamins, antioxidants, which are good for your health. For a diet, 1.5 to 2 cups of fruit per day are recommended. It's always a good idea to wash your hands before eating. It's also a good idea to wash your apples. Washing away germs can keep you from getting sick. Wash fruits and vegetables under cool running water and use a brush to remove any dirt. After washing them, be sure to wipe them with a clean towel, and that can also help remove any bacteria, dirt, or spray residue that may be present. I'm glad my grandma and grandpa have an apple orchard. My family has fun taking care of the trees and harvesting the apples.